It's away from them, having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
Screen by Cousins. Outside, Jones. It's Collison top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Cousins, no good. New Orleans with the ball. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
Well, it was self-inflicted, plain and simple. I mean, they just didn't play up to their ability, and it's cost them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Sacramento, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Jones is out there with Rudy Gay. And there's Collison, and it's Temple in at the shooting guard position.
I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
The drive by Gay. Misses the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collison against Evans. Collison kicks to Cousins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Evans outside. Outside Holiday. Off the screen, and that one's good. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Collison. High post Cousins. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Holiday against Collison. Here's Ajinça. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Holiday against Collison. And Cousins kicks to Gay. There's the screen. Back to Cousins. The jump hook. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Cousins has got his second basket. Holiday dishes to Anderson. Outside, Davis. Back to Anderson. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw good from Anderson. Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for the Pelicans.
There we go.
And he can't hit the second. The Kings trailing. Outside Collison. Cousins with a screen on Holiday. Collison kicks to Cousins. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The dish now to Anderson. And the pass to Evans. They set the pick. Anderson up top. Pass to Anderson. New Orleans moving it around. Anderson against Gay. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and to get the putback.
Outside Collison. Kicks to Cousins. Puts it up from 12, and Davis sends it back. Holiday against Collison. Deep 2 from Anderson. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for. So for the Pelicans, Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for Davis.
Ooh, that's my cigarette already.
Comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, I did. I smoke a square already. Right off. Yeah, I think I did. What's tomorrow's date? Good. Pull the rest of the money off tomorrow, or most of the money off tomorrow, and we'll pull the rest off Sunday. Get on there Sunday morning.
Collison hits them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Cole. He's covered by Collison. There's the pick. Cole, the pass to Anderson. And Gallenberg with the slam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by New Orleans. Temple dishes to Johnson. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Anderson outside. Back to Calderon. Over to the left wing. Left side Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Collison against Calderon. Collison kicks to Temple. Here's Overton. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
Just fucking cigarette out, dude.
I was sitting in just a comfortable chair, and Billy was sitting not too far away from me at the desk, and he was running a spirit box and doing a spirit box session with the people in the room.
Outside Collison. To the left wing. Here's Overton. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Oh, it's fucking on this game. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, dude. It's fucking waste that for no reason. Fucking dude, my dude's gonna score on me while I got my other hand on my drink. And I played fucking great D too with one hand. And still somehow got the bucket. It's a playoff game. He somehow luckily beat me on the first one. I don't know how the fuck
And we're
he did
about
it.
2 minutes into the second quarter here. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Ajinça in at center. That's the Pelicans 5.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Collison. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Gay. Shot is no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Evans passes to Anderson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played really well. He picked up 18 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Holiday. Goofus grabs the miss. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Collison. And that one's on target from the wing. Pelicans trail by 4. Anderson dishes to Davis. Knocked loose. Anderson kicks to Ajinci. Here's Holiday. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Collison. Pass to Jones. Evans with it. He dishes it to Anderson. To the inside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the wide open shot from Evans. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
And it's been
What's
about
up, Evans? You getting scared?
They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shot in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
I'll call him on you.
New Orleans in the lead.
Like, look at all the scratches on her arm.
Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Ajinci, and he gets it to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Anthony Davis. Calderon comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Collison. Stolen by Anderson. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. Samuel Gallenberg, who's checked in for Alexis Ajinci. And a change for Sacramento. Caspi, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. Both free throws good from Anderson. 36 seconds left in the first half. Collison, the pass to Caspi. Dishes it to Johnson. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. That's good. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Overton. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Overton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now,
Yeah, a
they're
little
on the
bit.
wrong side
They used to
of
just
a
throw him
big
off the
run.
cliffs.
We learned about the right. That's why kids are in special ed in public schools today. That happened in 1971. It's from sending children to Amherst. We developed through a lawsuit the right to a public education. I want
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans on top, ending the second quarter with a...
On the private person of Amherst in 2008, our economy crashed. Suddenly, they couldn't build condos, they couldn't get loans, and if they could build
Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
A nice quarter for Anderson. 9 points and 2 steals as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
On the court right now for the Kings. Collison is out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Jones. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Feeds it to Evans. There's the pick. Pass to Ajinça. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A 3 from Anderson. Cousins pulls it in.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he gets it to go. Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday dishes to Anderson. Davis with a screen on Gay. Davis drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Cousins with a screen for Gay. 4 on the shot clock. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ajinça kicks to Holiday. Anderson against Gay. And stolen by Gay. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the court.
These small forwards to lead their position.
Get into them on the perimeter. Post.
Fourth, Freak.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, you think the energy they expend defensively would take away from their offense, but that's not the case. For most of them, a block leads to an easy basket or fuels their offense. It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Outside Collison. He kicks it to Cousins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's Anderson with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Darren Collison.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For New Orleans, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. New Orleans making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. And a change for the Kings. Koufos is checked in. The Kings trail by 6. They set the screen to the paint. Layup off the pick. Temple gets the bucket.
Rudy Gay showing you he can set a nice screen, too.
The Pelicans have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Davis, and he gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Collison, the pass to Gay. High, arcing shot. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 assists in the game. And that one is good from Ajinça. Ajinça's got 9 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Cousins, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The Kings trail by 4. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
The numbers for Rudy Gay, he's got 8 points. He's able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference.
Pelicans leading by 4. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Gay with the defensive effort. And for the Kings, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Sacramento moving it around. No good from Caspi.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's Anderson with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pelicans. Now Caspi. Johnson the screen. And Caspi kicks to Gay. No good from outside. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. Terrence Jones has checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Rudy Gay. Screen by Cousins. Outside Collison. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Holiday. Anderson outside. Trying his luck deep. Yes, it is. Where that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Jones. Count the bucket.
That is nice and sore.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. And he can extend the lead to double digits. To the wing on the left. Outside, Jones. Now the feed to Collison. 5 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. The drive by Collison. But he recovers it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
The Kings making a switch here. Temple's checked in. Anderson dishes to Ajinça. Evans right side. Anderson kicks to Davis. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. A drive by Collison. Over to the wing. The dish to Temple. Screen by Jones. Temple the pass to Collison. Hits the three-point bomb.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pelicans leading by 4. Anderson outside. Davis sets a screen. It's stolen by Jones. Up the floor. Here's Overton.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Collison dishes to Jones. And Temple kicks to Jones. The game now all time.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off. during the run.
And that one's good by Davis.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, well George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And here's Anderson from the arc. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Overton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Evans with it, picked up by Collison. Anderson right side. Davis, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why. I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Gaze checked in.
Forcing the issue too much.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and Cousins throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Anderson kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Cousins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Holiday. Money!
What an offensive force Holiday can do when he's going like this.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Cousins. Pelicans with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Evans pitched to Holiday. A 3 from Anderson. They get it again. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Ajinça, and he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
.27 seconds left in the game. Here's Gay. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? He knows if he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Outside, Jones. Fires from deep. No good from Gay.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Temple. So New Orleans Giants wins it. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to...
Jose, congratulations on the win here tonight. How important was winning this game following your last loss to try to
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they need. And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports.
Yep.
For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Rick.
You wearing my boxers? Yeah, he probably loves it. Probably feels good.
Shame. Still jump. I'm talking to Evan showing me stuff. He was like shaking Evan doing like a slow motion video, and like all the water was like.
Really?
Yeah, see Robo was in the pool with Larry the Lobster. Oh, my pretty puppy. He barks at the pool. He wants to splash on. He barks at
Yeah, here. Oh, man. That sucks.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Come on with it. 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 Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha, hip hop is.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal.
8 hours
Kenny
and
the
I'll
Jet
be
Smith.
home
And folks,
free.
you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. And guys, for the Kings, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
At least one shot in McKeesport. What if it had to do with them people? Police are on Bailey Avenue and Soul Street. Good.
All right, bring it in. Everybody's head has got to be in the game tonight. It starts with crisp passes, solid screens, setting up clean looks. And we're in their house tonight. It's going to be loud. Come out strong, push the tempo, and let's go.
We was just there fucking what?
Here in Sacramento, already a fever pitch in a sold-out arena. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a
this is
heck of a series.
appropriate, Laura.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony.
Does that make you horny?
Taking a look at Sacramento, they managed to take
I'll
one
rapture.
game on the road. Now
I'll show you rapture,
take care of
bitch.
business on their home court.
And you know, anytime you're going on the road,
I'll wrap my
the first
fucking
two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a
arms around your
split.
neck.
So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Pelicans on D. 4-point game. They won their last game Monday night.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping.
Kicks it out to Jones. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
You better listen there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Collison kicks to Gay. Screen by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gay. The shot from 20 feet away.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Kicks it to Anderson. Pass to Davis. Ajinça up top. Here's Anderson. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Collison against Holiday. Collison kicks to Cousins, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent feed from DC, Darren Collison.
Anderson with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Davis, the pass to Anderson, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Temple. That 3 off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And Temple kicks to Collison. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Temple dishes to Gay. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Feeds to Davis. Shot misses. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trailing. Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say for Dorsburg. Doris?
Stealing a win on the road is huge for them, but Coach said that protecting their home court is an even bigger issue. And to do that, he says the key is aggressive defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. Guys, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. Gay kicks to Jones. Kicks it out to Gay. The tray. Can't hit. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Anderson dishes to Davis. Here's Evans. Gay with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 4. Left side, Collison finds himself wide open and drills it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Anderson up top. He's covered by Gay. Anderson passes to Davis. They set the pick. Now the dish to Ajinça. Holiday with it. Picked up by Collison. Offensive rebound. Ajinça. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
With the break of the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Pelicans, number 1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Jose Calderon, who's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And Anderson kicks to Anderson. Back to Anderson. And it's Anderson atop the key. Passes it to Calderon. Now, here's Dalembert. He's guarded closely. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
So it's Sacramento now, trailing by 4. There's the screen. Collison dishes to Cauley-Stein. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw missing. Quincy Pondexter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 43% for the game. Rudy Gay is out there with Caspi. Then it's Garrett Temple. And there's Collison, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Collison, following the shot by Evans. Collison kicks to Gay. Down low, here's Cousins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 6.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Anderson up top. Down low, here's Ajinça. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Sounds good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Temple. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. Anderson outside. Now here's Ajinça. Guarded closely. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Ajinça's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Holiday against Collison. And there's the pass to Gay. He feeds it to Casper. Another shot. No good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Dishes to Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings put together a nice one. He finished with 15 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. His play in that game was why they were able to walk away with a win in Game 2. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Sacramento making some changes. Kufis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Jones subbed in for Casper. Holiday against Collison. Davis got it, and he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Game. And just miss after miss right now.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Gay. No problems knocking that one down. Gay's got his second bucket of the night. Holiday, the pass to Aginsa. He dishes it to Anderson. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Aginsa kicks to Davis. Here's Anderson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Anderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Gay outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits back iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the first half comes to...
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Aginsa in at the 5 spot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now Collison. Jones with the screen on Holiday. The drive by Collison. Screen by Jones. Here's Temple. Pelicans with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday dishes to Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Collison. Pass to Cousins. From the baseline. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Davis with a screen on Gay. The shot is off, so the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Temple, and he's good on the 3-ball. Temple's got 8 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court.
And a chance now to look at the top-scoring big men during the regular season. 4th, Anthony Davis.
There are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Gay with it. Evans picks him up. Evans against Gay. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Evans. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Rudy Gay hits them both.
Gay giving him lots of trouble. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Davis setting the pick for Evans. And again, no good by New Orleans. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For the lead, another miss by Gay. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside Collison. At the top of the key, Cousins. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Looking to end the run and finish it off by Davis.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Gay outside. He kicks it to Cousins. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got 10 points.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Collison kicks to Gay to the wing right side. Temple. Pelicans pull it in. Ajinsa's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's taken away by Collison. That's good from Gay on the assist by Collison. That's 12 points for Rudy Gay. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Anderson passes to Evans. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. 40 seconds left to play in the 3rd. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Collison against Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Caspi for three. Pelicans with the rebound. Evans kicks to Davis. And here's Anderson from the arc. Pelicans keep it alive. They shoot again. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Cousins. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready. Here is Calderon. They've got Cauley-Stein. Amir Johnson is out there with Jones. Then there's Caspi. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Calderon in the corner. Hands it from downtown. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Caspi with the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Cole dishes to Anderson. Johnson over to help. Now the feed to Anderson. Here's Davis. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Overton. He's guarded by Calderon. From 10 feet out, and the jumper falls for him.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Anderson passes to Anderson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Temple comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Collison in for Caspi. Now here's Cousins. Inside, poke loose. It's Anderson with the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, a huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. Collison kicks to Cousins. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Back to Holiday, a 3 ball, and the rebound goes to Collison. The Kings trail by 11. Kicks it to Cousins. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. 14 points for Gay.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Here is Anderson. To the inside. And the rejection by Cousins. Holiday against Collison. Jones. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Sacramento, Terrence Jones.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And so Jones nails both of them.
It's been a good one for Jones. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Terrence Jones. Caspia, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Andre Robertson in for Darren Collison. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so here's New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they go to the intentional foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings dance team.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to Ajinça. Feeds it to Anderson. And the shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
All right, fellas, it's here for the taking. A couple stops, a couple fumbles, get the W.
And for 3, Collison. The shot no good. And here's Calderon. There's the dish to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Offline. So we see the Pelicans.
Well, Anthony's.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. Looking at the Kings, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making sense, but you have to go back and analyze what I'm about to say. It's not technically a must-win, but it is a must-win in a practical sense. Anyway, Ernie, winning 3 in a row and 2 in a row is too much to ask of any team, much less the lower seed. Go back and just think about what I just said, Ernie.
Well, if they have the home team behind them right now, it's going to be easy to understand that Shaqism because they'll have 17,000 people analyzing that statement.
Hashtag, I didn't understand anything either of you said. Here's Kevin.
Sacramento already a fever pitch in a sold-out arena. Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Sacramento. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do, and the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They've got to take care of business right here, because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
Here is Anderson. To the inside. Here's Ajinça. The shot is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Davis is out there with Anderson, and it's Ajinça in at the center.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Collison. Gay outside. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Clock at 6. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Kings on D. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. They didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Here's Collison after Tyreke Evans has scored. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Evans.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now here's Collison. He kicks it to Cousins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Back to Collison. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Collison's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Evans kicks to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Feeds it to Ajinça. And the wide open shot from Evans. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Kings trail by 3. Gay outside. Jones sets the pick for Gay. At the elbow, Jones. Again, Sacramento. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Evans, right side. From 13, and it's Ajinça missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones dishes to Temple. Cousins inside. Davis is there. Cousins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Anderson for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Anderson's got 5. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Collison. Gay, a screen on Holiday. Collison, the pass to Gay. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
And now the Kings, fast break. Collison kicks to Cousins. Cousins with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Evans dishes to Anderson. Back to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Temple. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That ties the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Fourth, the Kings.
You love their hustle and determination on the boards. It's that kind of play down low that has helped them win a lot of games this season. And now, obviously, it's going to be a key for them in the playoffs.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Overton. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Kicks it to Anderson. Dallenberg passes to Anderson. Over in the corner, Cole. 26 seconds left in the first. To the middle, got a piece of it. Outside Collison. Overton. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Overton. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. No good from Caspi.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played really well. He dropped 14 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. You can credit his performance as a big part of their Game 3 win. Let's see what happens in Game 4, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Now here's Evans. After Darren Collison's miss, Davis with a screen on Gay. And Anderson kicks to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Collison. Gay against Anderson. Here's Cousins. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw, good, Anderson.
It's been a good one for Anderson. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Jones comes in for Caspi. Now here's Collison. 5 points in the game. There's the feed to Gay. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Davis sets a screen. Anderson dishes to Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Gay, and Davis sends it back. Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Ajinça kicks to Davis. On another one falls for New Orleans.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that. I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Doubled by Collison. Anderson dishes to Ajinça. And good on the basket. Book it. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
With this quick break on the floor, let's highlight the sweetest shooting big men in basketball. Look at their numbers in the regular season. You take a look at Ajinça, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Koufos. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball.
And so a pretty lopsided game.
DeMarcus, you guys.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency. To start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Rudy Gay is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Collison in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Doubled by Anderson. Collison kicks to Temple. Anderson against Collison. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Ajinça. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Collison, the pass to Gay. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jones, no luck.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. They set the pick. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 11.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Temple, covered by Evans. Cousins with a screen on Holiday. The drive by Cousins, and Davis sends it back. Outside Holiday. Ajinça dishes to Evans. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Temple, guarded by Holiday. And Temple kicks to Collison. Got a piece of it. Pelicans leading by 18. It's Anderson with the drive.
Move the ball.
Left side Davis. And stolen by Cousins. Temple the pass to Collison. Nobody near Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Holiday dishes to Anderson. From deep. The shot misses. Gay with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 16. And Temple kicks to Gay. Rebounded by Ajinça. Ajinça's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one drops. Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Sacramento calls timeout. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. Second, the Pelicans.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Lets it go with the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists in the game. Now Collison. He has 5. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 6 points for Tyreke Evans.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Davis, the pass to Anderson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anderson's got 18 points.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Temple gets the bucket.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Here's Davis, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cauley Stein. Koufos comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Caspi in for Darren Collison. New Orleans also making some changes. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Davis. Anderson comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Pondexter in for Jose Calderon. So for New Orleans right now, Anderson in at the 3. Quincy Pondexter out there with Norris Cole. Then it's Dalembert. And it's Babbitt in at the power forward.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here is Caspi. Johnson laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And Anderson kicks to Babbitt. Here's Pondexter. Goes up again. Anderson can't get it to go. Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Caspi. The putback, and then Cousins with the dunk.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Anderson can't get that one to fall. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Overton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the left wing, intercepted. Dishes it to Cousins. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's Cole.
Quincy Acey.
Anderson with the ball.
Marco Bellinelli.
Passes it to D'Alembert. Cole dishes to Anderson. Charity stripe shot. Acey with the rebound. Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Koufos. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Cole, the pass to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pass to Caspi. Bellinelli with the 3, and that one's good. And so here is New Orleans. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Some changes for New Orleans. Davis comes in for Luke Abbott, and it's Calderon in for Cole. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Now Casper. Here's Acey. To the paint. And it's sent back from D'Alembert.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for New Orleans.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Anthony Davis. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And here's Anderson for 3. That is good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And Caspi kicks to Koufos. Pass to Acey. So we see the Pelicans take.
Freak. Good game. Glad we got that W.
Of course. The W comes first.
Always, man. Same thing again next time, right?
I hope so. I'll be ready.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's old.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the